Okay guys, I know I haven't made another video for a while. Gonna try to get one up soon. I was having size issues with the file, so I think I've gotten that resolved, and it should be up hopefully soon. I'm pretty busy, so I don't ever have time to do stuff like this. Anyway, I decided I'm going to show a video about the Breath of Fire 2 store glitch where you get infinite money. And I found out a couple new things about this which speedrunners don't seem to know about, or anybody else that uses it has some misconceptions on it. And I'll show you guys how to do the glitch, and then what the differences are between what's already being used. So, first off, the way you start the glitch is you got to get a tree pole from the dresser when you first get control of Ryu as a kid, and then you got to get a life pill from the dresser inside the mercenaries room, or where you get your first job when you first start as an adult. Right when you get control of them, take it from the dresser, you get a life pill. And we're just gonna call the false bow our life pill. So the first step that people do is sell their life pill, and then they'll back out of the menu, and then come back in to reset the cursor. And basically, they don't need to do that, but I'll explain that in a minute. The way the glitch works is it'll take an item from your sell menu, which is the misconception of what's going on with the glitch. It'll take it from your sell menu and pretend it's something else. Or unless that's only with the accessories though. With like armor, helmets, shields, and weapons, it'll actually be that. Any sort of like item, like a herb or something like that, you can't use it for the glitch. Maybe you can do it with worms, I'm not sure, but those things do not work. Same with blank spots. Alright, so what they'll do is they'll leave the menu, come back in, and then the reason why is because they'll have a problem with where the selection is, which is in a blank spot right now, where the life pill would have been. And that's why they exit and come back in, because it resets the cursor. Now the problem to solve that, or the way to solve that problem, is to select the tree pole, say no in the sell menu, come back, do the glitch again, and now it's on the tree pole again. So I can now sell this nature whip. You gotta do, holy crap, I'm sorry, I skipped a step. The way you start the glitch is you have to hit A and B basically simultaneously, and it'll open that menu and give you the option of whatever item your cursor was on before you did this. And you have to do it again with the nature whip to actually get the money for it without swapping it out for a tree pole. If you go back to this menu, you're good. Go back one more time, you gotta start the glitch again. And another misconception with this glitch is you do not start the glitch from this menu where it says may I trade in. You start from here. I've never had any success on the second menu. I've always had it from here. And I know I do it pretty well. So, I mean, I'm not the best at it, obviously, though I got pretty lucky on those first two. So now I've sold it. And behind Bo's head is at 3. That means 300,000. Or 360,000 to be exact. So, watch, I'll buy the bronze sword, 360,000. And, yeah, whenever you want to pick a certain item in your inventory, you just go to the sell menu, and you push enter and then no. And then it'll pick that item. I obviously don't have any other items in this one, so I'll switch over to another save here. Wrong one. Here it is. Okay. So what we want to do is see we got a Buster Sword, and right now he's wearing a brass sword. Alright? So this is another part of the glitch where I don't believe anybody knows about, is that you can duplicate items. So we're going to duplicate the Buster Sword, just because. And I'll just go back here and show you that's my only Buster Sword. Yep, see, nothing else. And he's obviously wearing a brass sword. So, do the glitch here again. Got the Buster Sword selected. Buster Sword's 2200, so it's acting like I'm buying it. So we trade it in. Now I'm wearing a Buster Sword, and the Buster Sword's still in the inventory. So, now I've duplicated it. Now I got 2 Buster Swords. And you can do this for any item that you can equip in the game, except for accessories. And so if there's like something Like, it's been a while since I played the game, so I'm not really sure what items there are anymore. But in Breath of Fire 1, there's life armor, and I believe it's in this game. Not sure. But I think you can only get one, and you might be able to steal it from enemies, from certain enemies. But stuff like that, well, not steal. What am I saying? Stealing? There's no stealing in this game. Maybe they drop it. Well, either way. So if you have something like life armor, you can duplicate it, and then both Karn and, or what am I talking? It's not even in that game. Anyway, so let's say it was in this game, and life armor works for Ryu and Rand. You could duplicate it and have both of them wear the life armor, and you don't have to find another one. I know that was a really bad explanation. I guess, yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. So now if you do the glitch again, another thing you do with the glitch is based on how many items are in the shop. As far as I know, there's only 2 shops that have it where it's less than 6 items in their shop. I'm sure there's at least one more. I just don't know where because I haven't played through the game again. I'm thinking maybe the guy that goes to township when you bring him into one of the houses, he might do it. But when you do the glitch, you actually, if you push up or down, you're actually going through the shops list now. So this is the brass sword. The I don't remember what that is. It's the armor, then the shield, and then whatever the last item is. And then when you go down one more time, there's a blank spot. You go down one more time. Actually, yeah, that flame sword. Okay. I was trying to remember if it worked. I was trying to remember if it was for this one or a different shop. Maybe that changes. Actually, I don't think it does. Oh, here it is. Yeah. See, get a couple extra slots. So you got the flame sword, right? And then the other one is a burn knuckle. Now, obviously, this is not really super relevant at this point in the game. I think maybe the flame sword is, but for the most part, not super relevant. In any shop that doesn't have a full list, there's extra slots, and it seems to be based on how many empty slots you have in the actual shop. So it seems there's always a blank spot and then 1 or 2 more items after. In the first town, it's a hexa stick. I'll show you that real quick, just to, just let you guys see. Not that I can wear it, but see, it's a weapon for a dancer fighter. So now it's steel armor, a solid bowl, and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously can't use it, but I know it's a hexa stick. And by the time it's never going to be useful at any point in the game to be able to do that with that. I'm going to investigate more and see if maybe switching out characters or something will change that. But as far as I know, nothing will change what's actually in that slot or slots. So there's one more thing you could do with the glitch. I did actually forget to mention this, so I just spliced it in. The item that is switched out when you're using accessories and stuff like that, charm everybody can use, is based on your position, or not really the position, not the position of each character, but each position has a different item. So in the charm, got slash, GL, tree stick, silver dagger, and plate. So it's obviously a lot different from when we use it at the beginning of the game. Now it's all based on what kind of party you have. Their position doesn't matter, and their fighting stances don't matter. So I'll show you that real quick, and I'll switch out my party members and I'll show you that there's different items for every party member. Alright, so now they got a different party. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Doesn't matter though. Alright, so do the glitch again. And now it's, well, sometimes it doesn't change. Like these two, they didn't change. But now you got an octopus and a shiny hat. So, oh wow, that's more than I thought it was going to be. 104k. Well, I guess if you happen to have this party, maybe this... I'm not sure what else it's based on. I know it's based on party, but I gotta investigate more. But there might be another value, because it's definitely not always the same. So actually, I'm gonna test that right now. Now let's go into another file and see what they got. All right. So let's see, what do we got for accessory here? I know this one is. I think the Kramer thing is too. All right. So same characters, different items. So now I gotta figure out what exactly determines this. Might be different level, might be a different part of the game. I couldn't tell you. Might be a different store. But yeah, I still have to look into that. But yeah, as you can see, the items are definitely not the same. None of them are actually. So yeah, we'll keep looking and figure out more about it. Yeah, I think that's about it for the glitch. But when I'll come back with more information on it, hopefully, and maybe I'll actually be able to put items in there that don't actually exist, and not have to duplicate to get the item. Alright, I'll see you guys later.